Hi Aquarius, how are you guys? We're going to do your reading. So this is for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. It is general, as you know. Strong, kind of crazy message already. Don't think I've ever had one like this, but I'm excited to show you. But so it is general, cannot resonate for everyone. Please don't force it. Just take what resonates, leave the rest. All my videos are timeless. So feel free to check out your other placements, as well as my extendeds, which are more like almost personals. I highly recommend those if they pull to you. I will link some down below. But look how crazy this is. So this is probably about love. That's really my focus. But this could be about, for some of you, I think this is about work and a venture, okay? A project or something like that. But let me show you what's going on here. I'm going to go in order. Okay, so here we have the King of Cups. So that's somebody, looks like in this deck, it's somebody coming towards you with love, right? Somebody that has a lot of love for you. And then after that, we got the Four of Cups. So typically this is, you know, not sure if you're interested. It's kind of like, it's maybe lack of interest, maybe it's uncertainty, but look how crazy this is. Then you got the Knight of Pentacles, so another someone coming towards you, pulling, you know, bringing in an offering. The Knight of Pentacles is, you know, typically our favorite knight because it's stable, it's slow, it's methodical, it's not fly by night, in and out, like some of the, get it, fly by night? Like some of the other nights. This is more of an offer of stability. And then you have the Page of Cups also. So the Page of Cups is somebody bringing in, you know, a message of love. This could be a lighter, this page is of course lighter than a knight. A knight is, you know, more advanced. It carries more weight than a page, but this is a page, maybe a lighthearted text. But what this looks like is you've got all kinds of people and things coming at you with offerings, and the way they felt, the way they came out, all facing this middle, Four Cups. I mean, look at that. Can y'all see that? It's like this one's coming towards you, not sure if you're interested. Maybe you're holding out for this, you know, more stable offering, and maybe it's light and flirty. I don't know. It looks to me like you have like 3 people. So either you have 3 people coming towards you. You've got a lot of information coming towards you. And this, I usually don't read these right away, but I'm going to show you this because it applied so well to that. And then we're going to lay out a spread. So, and the place marker I pulled for this was the Four of Wands. So that, you know, could be twin flame, 1111, but it's foundation. It's all about foundation. Could be union. But this right here, it's, I'll just give you an overview. It's are you feeling overwhelmed and overpowered by all that you're sensing? So the owl spirit arrives to remind you that the wisdom within you is informed by your keen senses and wisdom within the consciousness we all share. Even in the darkest night, the owl sees clearly and is guided by every sense it has, including the first sense of intuition. Right now, your sensitivities are turbocharged and you are receiving messages from all directions. How crazy is that, considering these cards? Okay, so we'll come back to that. That will probably mean more to us later. And these oracles, please stay till the end because those oracles are really phenomenal, have been amazing at pulling the whole, you know, tying everything together. But this just kind of blew my mind. All this, like, either you've got 3 people, you know, pursuing you, or maybe you're getting mixed signals, mixed messages, something like that. And then when I asked what it has to do, now this is just pre-shuffle, okay? So this, we're going to lay out a spread. But when I asked, you know, in reference to what, it is a passionate new beginning. And then this one, this Eight of Pentacles, this is, you know, concentration and focus. So that didn't really make much sense. So I clarified and I got the King of Swords, And I thought we had the Queen of Swords. I must have seen the Queen of Swords in the pre-shuffle because I'm feeling the Queen of Swords. But this would be King and Queen of Swords. Oh goodness, what's happening? Let me lower my light. Sorry, guys. Let's see if that helps. Wow, this is kind of hard to... There, can y'all see that? That's the King of Swords. So there's a lot of deep, deep thought here, and it looks like it's about reconciliation or somebody being judged and realizing they have to rise up and ascend. Sorry, these are normally it's difficult to see. Anyway, so that clarified, that was the clarification cards that came out for that. So interesting, right? So let's go ahead and lay out a spread. And I'm going to use these for clarifying, I think. But let's go ahead and use these. Traditional. So how are you guys? I hope you're well. Hope you guys are praying for one another. So Lionsgate is coming. And did I not just say I was feeling the Queen of Swords? Did y'all see that flip out? So yeah, I feel King and Queen of Swords. So the Queen of Swords is, you know, she doesn't put up with much. The King of Swords can be possibly detached, but these swords are up. Let me see, was it up here? Oh, see, this sword is down, is not up. So it's not as active. This may be somebody that's a little bit detached or I don't know. That doesn't really... We'll have to go back to that. But this Queen of Swords, she's like, yeah, I'm not going to... I want to be clear about it. I feel like you guys are probably going to get the Ace of Swords. She's not going to put up with half-truths or twisted truths or partial truths. She wants the whole truth. And she's able to speak her mind and cut things out. I feel like there's some issue with that maybe right now that's going on with you. And it may just be, you know, which direction. Maybe you have a bunch of people coming at you. It could be more than one love. There could be an outside, you know, influence also. But interesting that we got King and Queen of Swords. I was feeling her. Okay, so let's look at your energy, your person's energy. See if we can get some advice. Page of Swords. So lots of mental. I feel like there's a lot of people thinking about you. Maybe you're overwhelmed with being told different things and who to trust. But your energy, Page of Swords. Page of Swords sometimes is, you know, we call it the spy guy. But pages are all about information coming toward you. So that's another one. Now we've gotten every page. Looks like you're high in demand for sure. Okay. Overall energy is the Chariot. Forward motion, forward direction, divine direction, blessings coming. You know, the Chariot is... It could be travel. That could have something to do with what's going on. There she is again. We're going to take her out since she is on my mind big time. So Queen of Swords. Let's see. Let's look at the person you're thinking about. There he is again. King of Cups. So it did land in reverse, so I'm not, but that one wasn't. Let's see. So King of Swords, that's somebody who loves you a lot, may not be showing it, or maybe kind of half-ass showing it, maybe acting indifferent, but definitely there's a lot of love. We got that King of Swords twice. The Emperor, how they view you, in control. The Emperor is somebody that's very respected and looked up to. Somebody that probably can manage a whole lot. It definitely looks like you've got a lot going on. Overall energy, or how they view the situation, is the Fool. So a new beginning, wanting to start new. Look at the white rose in his hand. That's purity. Releasing all the baggage and just wanting to dive into something new. I don't know why. This person wants to come back for sure. If this is your reading, how they view the situation, blocked. of Swords. Okay, this guy keeps showing up too. King of Pentacles, what you cannot see. The King of Pentacles is someone that's very stable, very secure financially, probably very abundant. I hope this is making sense. I'm not sure. Wow. 10 of Cups. So, you know, what I got in there is it looks like you have more than one offer, but you're holding out or you're confused because probably trying to figure out. Remember, this was also, we got the Four of Wands. So now we have Four of Wands and 10 of Cups. This is happiness. This is satisfaction, wishes, you know, the happy wife, happy life, all that. And there's Temperance. Balance restored in your outcome. Sagittarius energy. We have Cancer, Aries, strong Aries. Yeah, walking away. So it looks like something's going to have to end, but it looks like you have more than one option here. See this decision? But it's funny, it's got its back turned to walking away from something. Maybe that's what's bothering you. Maybe you're stuck. But look at these cards. I mean, 10 of Pentacles, that's abundance. That's wish fulfillment. Looks like you've got the whole world in your hands here. You've got a decision with this Two of Wands. And you're going towards your complete happiness. Maybe away from someone that walked away. That's what this looks like. Doesn't it? Let's see. Yeah, here you have options. Oh, yeah. Yeah, there it is again for... Okay, so I think Aquarius, you've got a lot of options and you're weighing your options. We're going to read those oracle cards because I think that's going to tie everything in. Those are amazing. But Four of Cups, you're not sure. You've got, look at this. Options. And not, this is lack of clarity or interest. Unmotivated about the options or not sure what to accept. Looks like maybe refusing something. How interesting that there's an X, like it with the, looks like from a fingernail carved into this card. Isn't that crazy? Yeah, and I can feel it. That's crazy. I mean, maybe not to you. It is to me, because why would I have done that? I don't think I would have done that. So you're looking at all your options. It looks like multiple people want you, but you're going to hold out, and I think that's good. Also, we've got the Six of Wands there. That's success, victory. The Moon card in reverse. See, yeah, wow. You're going to get clarity for sure. Oh, and I forgot to read this one, the Devil card. So something you probably feel tied and bound to. Let's start clarifying more. Let's clarify. So what's this Page of Swords for Aquarius? Let me make sure that's not in reverse. That's interesting that it came out in reverse because my cards are not in reverse. So this is Five of Swords. That's, you know, normally it's conflict and battle, but in this deck, well, it just came out in reverse. So the Page of Swords is very curious and investigative. You know, the Page of Swords is looking for information. So clarified by the Five of... Ooh, did you see my candle? Something just happened. I heard it. I didn't see it. It is going out. So why do we have the Chariot? Oh my gosh, another one in reverse. This is so weird. My cards are not in reverse. Oh, a few of them are. Okay. Yeah, they are. All right, Four Cups. So again, this is not sure what to do. Maybe lack of interest, but now it's in reverse. So that means that you're getting closer to clarity on what you want. Who's the King of Cups in reverse? Wow, that was just on the bottom of the deck and I didn't take it. The Death card. Something that ended. So somebody is wanting to come back and want a second chance. But you know, Aquarius, I feel like you guys are just above it now. Why don't we have the Death card? Ace of Swords. I think I've told you guys I was feeling that in the beginning. So this is all about gaining truth and clarity. The Ace of Swords is could be apology, but it's, you know, it's after falling down the rabbit hole, you know, it's gaining clarity, truth and clarity. Often it's after a battle. It's, you know, victory after a battle. And it's also a new beginning, but you know, it's clear. Wow. I don't know. I think you've got somebody new coming in. Look at this Two of Cups where it's equal give and take. It could be that same person, but you've got multiple offers. Two of Cups. The Queen of Swords, I feel like in this reading is about figuring out, you know, not keeping negative, toxic energies in your environment, letting those go. Look at this candle. See it? Sometimes I can make it come back on. Like, look, I almost did it. Did you see that? I know, you guys probably think I'm weird. Come on. It flickered. I don't know. It's in some of the other videos. Do you guys see it? It's trying to come back on, come back on. All right, I give up. It burned out. I know, I feel crazy when I talk about that, but that's a crazy candle. It does do crazy things. Okay, so let's see what this. So I think you have options, and I think it may be overwhelming. You know, all the offers and all the possibilities and everything you're trying to sort through. But I think this reading is very clearly about you following what you know. So there's stability in the background, what you don't know, okay? Somebody that's stable, that's even-keeled and good for you. And so Tarot's advice is this Ten of Cups, which is wish fulfillment. It's happiness. And in your outcome, we've got the Temperance card, so Sagittarius energy. But it's a balance. It's patience and being able to balance it out. So if you're dealing with somebody that's not patient, that might be part of the issue here. Look at that, the Tower. So you may have a Tower going on with an Aries or somebody that's controlling. Somebody might be trying to talk you into something and it just feels wrong, you know? Wow. Oh my gosh, look at all these cards coming out. Let's see. So there's the Eight of Cups, that's walking away, and there's your Ten of Cups again. This is all about trusting your intuition and seeking clarity. The Hermit is someone who withdraws completely. You might be trying to appease someone or someone's, and that's maybe, I don't want to say backfiring, but it's, you know, it's like it's a heavy burden trying to keep up with making everybody happy. I'll tell you what, I'm learning pretty darn rapidly lately. I cannot make everybody happy. Some of the, you know, comments, and I don't feel like most of them, some of them are not very, you know, the energy behind them is not very positive, but most of them just are, you know, well-meaning, you know, don't shuffle, you know, it's too loud, or it's too this, or it's too that. And I used to, you know, try and do backflips trying to make everybody happy, and I started losing literally the readings became more difficult, and the flow of the information was stunted because I was trying to not shuffle on camera and not shuffle too close to the camera, to the microphone. And you know, it's hard to do when then you guys don't see when things flip out. And what else? I mean, there was all kinds of crazy stuff. Don't learn this tarot deck, you know, don't learn this new deck on you know, learn that on your own time type of thing. But that's why I do it in the pre-shuffle, you know, because that way I'd have time to sit with it and understand it before I turn on the camera. It's just, you can't make everyone happy, you know what I mean? And you have to work on making yourself happy. Another thing is, you can't let other people make your decisions for you, okay? Because they're not going to have to, this is Two of Pentacles, balancing. They're not going to have to deal with balancing the results of your decisions, or the either repercussions or rewards of your decisions. If other people tell you what to do, something else I'm learning, this is a powerful year, 2021, but if other people push their opinions on you or try to get you to do things their way, where are they going to be when you have to, everything you do has a result or has an outcome. So are they going to handle the outcome for you? No, you are. So I just answered the question before I gave you a chance to think about it. If somebody else pushes you into making a decision, who is the one that has to be there for the, result of that decision, right? So think about that when you have other people pushing their opinions on you. But this is all about ascension, going within. If you guys feel like you're in a twin flame or feel stuck in a relationship, you might want to check out my extendeds. They're just I've been so blessed. I don't have that many, but they're almost personal. They're very detailed. Especially if you're in a twin flame or feel stuck in a relationship that you're not sure what to do, where it's going. It's just stale, So it looks like you're going to walk away from possibly indecisiveness. You're going to gain truth and clarity and balance. And it's got a beautiful, beautiful outcome. These kind of flew out too. Page of Cups. So here's some deception. Seven of Swords, Page of Cups. I don't know. You might get a message that you might feel in your gut isn't trustworthy. But this looks like it is all about a lot of voices or information coming at you and uncertainty about what to do. This shows that it looks like somebody might have blocked you too. Or you blocked them. Here's cooperation, collaboration, Three of Pentacles. Tell me more about the outcome. Not giving up. High Priestess, trusting your intuition. Your intuition, your inner guidance system is there for a reason. There's that Queen of Swords again. Kept feeling her. Wow, the Emperor. I don't know, you guys. You might be cutting somebody out. This Emperor, somebody strong and controlling maybe. Let's see the strategic, the chess piece. This forward motion with this Chariot card. That's fast, moving forward. You've got some good stuff coming. I think you just need to get ready. Whoa. There's that Page of Cups again. So, yeah, you got messages and information coming at you from all over the place. Trust your gut is what your main message is here. Five of Wands. Yeah, there's conflict. And it has to do with the past, I think. Somebody, something. This Three of Wands is making peace with the past, letting it go, accepting the present and just focusing on the future. These are going to tie all this together. I want to tell you these real quick, but then I want to spend more time on those animal spirit. This is big time. I am attracted to those people who serve my higher good. That might be your answer right there. I accept that my inner voice will always guide me correctly, and I release any beliefs that no longer assist in my soul's growth. Let's read that. I wasn't going to, but I think I will. So Lionsgate is coming. So this is, a portal's opening for you guys, for all of us to really go after our dreams and make things happen. Let's see what this 88 is. In this three-dimensional world in which we live, there is a sense that we are separate from one another and also that we meet by chance. This is an illusion. The people in our lives are drawn to us and are here for a reason. It is through sharing experiences and having relationships with others that we begin to understand ourselves. When someone appears in your life, you must see what is not resolved or whole in the person and understand the lessons he or she brings home to you. You draw others to you like magnets in order to learn various aspects of yourself. The people you have close relationships with on earth